Thank you for the show. I'm Dr. Ruth Wawero, Director of Brookcast International School. Just to share how the idea of Brookcast International School came into my mind. This is about 10 years ago. And by then, my children were young and were schooling in the local schools. I found a gap in the sense that I found the boy-child issues were not being addressed. And because I'm an educationist, I decided to do something, and that is how Brookcast International School came about. And my main aim is basically to look at the specific needs of the boy child. I'm aware that the civil society, the government, has focused so much on the girl child, but there are gender-specific needs of the boy child that have not been addressed. And there is need to address them. So Brookcast is a contribution to addressing these needs. I know we may not do as much, but we aim to use Brookcast International School to create awareness that there is need to focus on the gender-specific issues affecting the boy child. And these kind of issues basically start from the parenting part of it, that we spend a lot of time with our girls, but we rarely spend much time with the boys. So the boys grow up as people who are not given much attention, and in so doing, they lose their self-confidence, and they also do not develop their communication skills early enough because the interaction between them and the adult is minimal. So from the parenting part of it, we move to the learning institutions that are also not doing much. The boy's child finds himself always being a victim of circumstances. If anything goes wrong in a school, it's fixed on a boy child. So they're not being encouraged to do the best that they can do, and they're also not being noticed. They're not being given the equal opportunities with the girl child. So in actual sense, we can say that in this country, and I think my research shows me that the problem is bigger than our country also. There is a boy crisis in the world.
There is a boy crisis in the world. Now, maybe you have said you've got 2 boys.
Yes.
And could that be the reason why you have a boy school?
I think my experience as a mother of boys, and I was very close with my sons. And every day, they never told me something very good that came from their school. They were only complaining that something was done to a boy, the girl was left scot-free to move, and the boy was punished. So I just felt that the schools were not friendly to the boy child. And honestly, as a mother, I moved to some of those schools, and I talked to the management and asked them, please treat the boys and the girls fairly because they are our children. So from there, I felt that there was great need to come up with a school with a difference, give the boy child a better environment. That's why in Brookcast International School, we focus so much on our environment, our buildings, our landscaping. We want to give the boy child the best. We want to assure them that we love them.
I have seen a student lounge,
Yes.
a comfortable place for them to view movies, to watch football, and even news. Yes. That is not common to other institutions.
It may not be common. It's actually in line with our theme that the boy child also require good things, require comfortable environment, and so that they are able to give out their best. They need to be loved. They need to be given the best. And that is why we are basically a different school.
We had demonstrations of ladies fighting the crisis of my dress, my choice. Now, could that be a reason why the upbringing of many boys was in crisis?
I tend to think that because of lack of attention to the boy child, in a way they are also resenting the ladies and the young girls. And I would say for specifically, when I was bringing up my children, going through what they were going in those specific schools, during their birthdays, they always told me not to invite my friends who had girls. And that could also be escalated to what is happening today. So I think that boy child require love and require to be noticed, the needs require to be met. And therefore, we're going to save this child from getting into a lot of mischief. For instance, lack of recognition for the boy child, lack of attention by our parents, by the nation, by the policy makers. We now have a bigger percentage of them getting into drugs. They are seeking attention. We can now have a number of them involved in crimes. What are they looking for? They're looking for attention that is not coming from the society. So we need to start showing them love. We need to show them that we care. We need to give them opportunities so that they are able to give out their best.
This is the only school, a boys' school international in Kenya, I think.
We are the only international school in the country that only specialize on boys.
I am at Brookhurst International School, the only international school in Kenya we have which deals with boys only. Now, Madam Director, what else does it offer to the community of Kenya?
Okay, thank you. Brookhurst International School, we focus on 3 key pillars. We focus on academic pillar. We want our boys to be the best. We want to produce the best leaders and the best professions in this country and beyond. The second pillar, we focus so much on extracurricular activities and sports. We put a lot of resources in this area because we believe that every child is a winner. God cannot give us a child who does not have gifts. So in this school, we help them to unlock their gifts. And the kind of extracurricular activities we have a variety of sports. And though we are a young school, we had our soccer team travel to UK and they won in September Kele World Cup. We have our students, over 20 students are enrolled for aviation, and we have 3 of our students now who have licenses for private pilot license. We have our students pursuing music. We have our students pursuing art and performing art. We offer a variety of extracurricular subjects that helps a child to explore their talent and do the best that they can within their own desired areas of interest. The third pillar, we focus on character formation. The boy child has a crisis with character. Their discipline is a problem. In this school, we focus on this area. We have what we call the pastoral program. In the pastoral program, we focus on life skills, topical issues that affect the boy child, just to empower them to have their own identity and being able to face the future with confidence. We also focus on a spiritual development because Brookhurst International School is a Christian school. We focus on Christian values, but at the same time, we are very accommodative to other faiths. We have our students from the Muslim community, and they are comfortable in our school because they have their own space for worship. Therefore, as a school, we offer more than academic excellence. We focus more on sports and character.
When we hear of international school, there is that notion of expensive school. Yes. How is Brookhurst?
Brookhurst International School, I would say that is a social enterprise. I'm a management consultant. I know the principles of a social enterprise. It goes beyond the returns to the shareholders. Brookhurst International School does not focus on the returns to the shareholders. Our best returns will come from students. That's where our investment is. And that is a contribution Brookhurst makes actually to the world. From the idea level, I purpose to come up with an institution which is affordable to as many people as possible. And therefore, if you look at other international schools, perhaps Brookhurst International School offer better facilities, better packages, better programs, but we are most affordable.
It's now holiday season, and we have got class 8 have just finished their KCP exam. Others are waiting to join Form 1. Is there an entry point for class 8 to this international school?
Yes, actually a greater percentage of our students are coming from the 844 schools. Mm-hmm. And when they join our school, since they have done 8 years of schooling, they'll be joining year 9. Year 9, in actual fact, they'll be in Form 2, if you translate to the 844 system. And it gives a child an advantage that the child will be able to complete the school, O level, 2 years before their peers who join in the local program. So there is that advantage. And then the child has more opportunities because British International Curriculum basically opens the global doors and opportunities. So our children are able to join universities abroad, and they're also able to join universities locally. And we're also starting a program that will enable our students to transit to international universities more easily under the partnership of other institutions in UK. In Brookhouse International School, we really adhere to our value system. And one of our values, we have strong partnership with our parents. We consider them to be really key stakeholders in this school. They are a source of advice, they advise us, they give us feedback, and we feel that they really should be close to us, because when you are supporting a child, you need an army of men and women to help you mold that child. So that's one of our key values, the value of partnership and taking our parents to the next level, that we are together, we work together. It's not like any other learning institution where you enroll your child, and the last time you go to school is when you are picking your child. For us, there is very close consultation with our parents. Viewers, I would call for attention on the boy child. That wherever we are, the policy makers, we need to do much more by looking at the gender-specific needs of the boy child, because the boy child is getting lost in this country, and therefore the country is losing a great resource in terms of human resource. When our children get into drugs, when our children get lost in crime, just because we did not give them what they needed. To the parents, we need to give the boy child attention. To the learning institutions, we need to reflect and have a paradigm shift on the way we handle the boy child in our schools. Look at your facilities that you have provided to the boy child. Look at the way you treat them and change, give them attention, show them love, and give them space to excel.
Mtazamaji, huyu alikuwa ni director wa Brookhouse International Schools, tukiwa huku mjini Kiserian katika kipindi cha leo cha Street Gospel Show. Nimemleta hapa kwa sababu ana kitu muhimu au kitu cha kipekee kuhusu kijana wa kiume. Watu wengi wameweka mambo ya girl child education, waka neglect au wakaachana na mambo ya kijana wa kiume. Yeye ako na maono ya boy child education. Usiondoke. Any Street Gospel Show.
What's a blessing? Why? We'll go records again. Maxwell Keys. Are you ready? I feel the fire, fire, fire burning. Amuliro kwa nyasai, usamba shetani. I feel the fire, fire, fire burning. Amuliro kwa nyasai, usamba shetani. Make yourself